We're back. It's a threesome. Finally.
Bro, massive pause.
It's been like 3 weeks.
What a way to start the podcast.
What a way.
So many right.
The Diddy trials got him going, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
What's good with you guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
all
good, man. Just I was away last week, wasn't I? So I missed out on that podcast. I got back from Nice on Saturday. Had a sick week, to be fair. It was just 5 nights in Nice. I don't know if you've been south of France Ocean, but everything there is just nice. It's like just good scenes. Everything's clean. Like, people are nice. It was just a good experience, really.
Yeah.
And then you can get the train easy to different parts. So we stayed in Nice, but one day we went to Monaco just to walk around and see everything. And that's just like another level Monaco. It's kind of like the Dubai of France, isn't it? It's just insane.
Yeah.
Just pure yachts, luxury cars.
Uh-huh.
It's
Is
crazy.
it really expensive there?
Yeah, I mean, we only went to Monaco for a day. I guess Nice is kind of expensive, but it's just like going to any city, really. If you're eating out every day, then it's going to be expensive. So it's not a cheap place to go, but it's like there's ways to do it, isn't there? Like, we could have easily gone to like a butcher's that was just selling chicken, got a baguette and just made our own food, but you want to eat out, don't you? So, and it was her 30th, so I wanted to do something good. So yeah, it was kind of an expensive trip, I can't lie, but it was worth it. Monaco's sick to see as well. We just went Monaco for the day, had some food there. Those places are nice to just walk around and just see new sights that you're not really used to. Like, you don't walk around in Manchester and see yachts, do you? So it's just a different vibe. And then we went
Monaco
to Cannes one day as well, which is like half an hour away. They had the film festival on, so a lot of shit was happening there.
Did you manage to see anything?
I didn't know. It wasn't like, because we went like earlier on. We just went to a cafe just to get a coffee and walk around. Kira saw Oompa Loompa, like the Oompa Loompa. When I went to the toilet, she saw him walking past. But apart from that, I'm not good at recognizing people like that as well.
No,
Unless
I
it was
mean, like,
someone
for the Cannes Film Festival, did you see like any movies?
Oh, just
Or
stuff
anything like that?
happening. No, not really. We were just walking around and we saw like where it was all set up. There was just loads of people there. Like, there's an insane amount of staff just setting everything up. So we saw like where they have the red carpet, the stairs leading up to the place. But we didn't see anything like going on. It must have been happening later on in the evening, maybe. But yeah, it was a good week. How about you two?
Can't help
There you
you. I was waiting for you.
Yeah, all good, man. Just normal stuff, really. Been kind of busy. It's still in that period where I'm like taking new people on, and then obviously still doing the other people. So it's like it's like all like Monday, Tuesday is like getting people on, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is the normal calls. Sorry, Wednesday, Friday. So yeah, it's been a bit busy, but it's gonna start mellowing down now. I just got one more guy to take on, and then I'll kind of just stop doing the sales calls for now. So
Right.
but yeah, that's been about it, man. Normal stuff, really.
Are the
How about
sales
you?
calls?
Sorry.
Are the sales calls an intense experience? Like, do you have to do a lot of them, or because you're filtering them down anyway, they're pretty straightforward?
It's kind of like, it's not like super intense, really. It was in the beginning because I'm kind of new to that style of working, but now I kind of got into the rhythm of things. It's quite straightforward. So yeah, it's been alright now. Kind of used to like the routine of it now, so it's not too bad.
Do you think you'd ever set it up in a way where it's just the price is there if you want to join, like not doing the sales calls?
Maybe not necessarily. I might put it. What I'm tempted to try is saying upfront what the price range will be, and then before they book themselves onto a call, like in the first email, I'll say, "Yeah, it looks like you'd be a great fit. Just to let you know, it's going to cost between this and this before we jump on the call. But yeah, here's my calendar. Feel free to book a call." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so it, because I've been getting a few where it's been like 50-50 where they weren't expecting that, you know, there to be a fee at all, or like there to be that kind of price. So yeah, I'm tempted to try that and then just see how that goes.
Yeah, because I've seen a few people do that now. Like, I'm sure you watch James Smith as well, don't you? And he's like all for just having your price there, because I guess his theory is he was trying to compare it to, what's the analogy he used in his last video? He was like, say if I needed a dog walker and it was $1,000, you'd be thinking, I'm not paying $1,000 for a dog walker. But then the next time you're out and your dog's going crazy and running away, you might be thinking, you know what, I need to get this dog trainer. And at least you're prepared for the cost and you've almost accepted it in your head. Whereas when you jump on a call and then you get hit with the price on the call, sometimes it's a shock. So your instant reaction is to be like, nah, not doing it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you know the price, you want it. You just have to mentally prepare yourself to pay for it.
Yeah, no, I hear that for sure. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up trying it at some point. Maybe when because I've had like, when I've had about 20 people come through, I'll probably start productizing it a little bit more, because I find myself doing like the same thing with a lot of people. So maybe make some, curriculum first, and then just tell them to go through certain things depending on what level they're at. But yeah, for the most part, I try not. I think with the pricing, like the way I'm doing it now is it's not really like too catching them off guard. At the first call, I don't really have them make a decision. I'm just like, I'll put everything in writing in a proposal. All the the fees and everything will be on there. Or if they ask me on the first call, I'll just tell them it's going to be between this and this, and then we just book a follow up call if they want it. It's not like I try not to make it too too pushy.
Yeah, because I guess you could be the other extreme where it's like you're really trying to catch someone off guard and you can get sleazy at a certain point. It's like
get to the checkout,
type of like
it's gonna be
sales. Yeah. You're really trying to trigger the pain points. But saying that as well, a lot of the people that charge up front have some sort of material for them to access instantly, like a course, for example. Like like James Smith and Ed Lawrence, they have a whole course. So if someone like pays, obviously they get access to content straight away, but then you get the mentorship like as well. So, that
exactly.
could be good.
So I'll test it at some point. But for the minute, this seems to be all right. Like it was a similar way that Dan got me into his thing, and he was like, I found it in other niches they can like fitness and entrepreneurship, they can be more pushy with sales calls, and they're like, if you don't do it now, then you're going to miss out. But he said like, and to be honest, I didn't want to do that anyway. I just wanted to leave it with them. If they want to do it, fine. If not, then I'm happier doing that than me pushing people into a decision that they might not know they want to do yet. So
100%. It's good that you're open with it then. I guess if it's not broken, it don't need fixing. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So but no, I'll definitely test it at some point. Yeah. What you been on, Ocean?
This week hasn't been a great week, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It hasn't.
Oh, really?
It's been because I'm coming towards the end of my cut, and I'm on really low calories, and I'm just like can't focus. It's been hard to focus this week. So yeah, man, just trying to get through it. Basically, when you get to this final push, it's like the agitation goes up, the aggression goes up, the crankiness goes up, and
what
you
week
just
are you
feel
on
tired.
Now? Like how many weeks you been on a cut?
Oh man, I've been on a cut for a while, but I've had 2 diet breaks.
Right.
But this is like the final push. I'm on 69. I'm trying to get to 68 kilos now.
68. Damn.
So it's like that body fat. I'm trying to push it, man.
Final
I'm really
countdown.
trying to push it. Yeah.
We're going to see another pivot. It's going to be on stage, bodybuilding or something.
What calories you on now?
I'm on 1700, but I'm also doing
It's pretty brutal.
a lot of I'm basically burning like at least 1,000 calories on the machine. So however long that takes, that could be like 45 to an hour.
That's a lot.
And then I still got to do
in one
at
hit.
least 10k steps. Yeah, I just like to do it in one go.
Oof.
And then
How
10k
often
steps.
are you doing that?
I'm doing that. I do it 5 times a week because I'm in the gym 5 times, and then on the weekends, instead of 10k, I'll just double it to 20k, so I don't have to go to the gym.
Yeah. That's intense, man.
Damn.
You must be at the gym like 2 hours at a time. doing like weights.
Pretty much, it's like an
cardio
hour on the
after.
weights, and then up to an hour on the cardio.
Do you
that's
do
I
that
don't
in
mind
the
being
same
in-
session?
Yeah, I do. I just like to get it over and done with in the morning.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't mind the weightlifting part. The cardio part is boring though, you know. But it's just one of those things where just get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So one more week.
It's rough.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, I'm stepping on the scales. And I don't know if you ever tried to cut weight before, but like sometimes you have these weeks where the weight goes down very slowly, and you have some of these weeks where the weight is just dropping off of you.
And some
And
weeks
this
where it
week-
goes up. That's one thing that'll throw you
Oh,
off.
man,
when
yeah,
you're on
that's
a
the
cut
worst
and then
one.
the weight goes up. It's like, what?
Yeah, I had that at one point, but then for 1
just like
week I
water
got to eat
retention.
at maintenance. To
Right.
apparently it's like what do you call it? It's a diet break, so you put your calories back up to maintenance, and then it allows your body to basically like reconfigure its hormones and shit. So when you do go into the calorie deficit again, it actually starts to work.
Yeah. Got ya. Were you following someone's plan, or is this something that you just kind of decided yourself?
Now, so in the beginning I was doing it myself, but after about the first 3 weeks, I decided to just get a coach.
Right.
So I got a coach who's basically just keeping me accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you find
Are
it
you
easier?
happy with
when
how
it
it's
comes-
gone? Like with, yeah.
Bro, I'm not going to
Does it
lie to you. I
change?
wish it was quicker. I thought I was going to be able to just do this in like 2-3 months. But surprisingly, it's
It's
taken
doing
longer.
a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How long's it
I
taken?
mean, well, from November, I was 77 kilos. And today I'm 69. So that's what, 8 kilos in 6-ish months. But I
Still
felt
a
like
lot.
I could. I feel like, I don't know. I thought I was going to be able to do that in 3 months, really.
Still a lot of weight to drop though. Done well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And a lot
What's
of
the
it is
target
just
weight again? 65.
68. 68. Well, I mean, honestly, I'm trying to get to 68, but if I look in the mirror and it's not showing what I need to be seeing, then I'm going to have to go to 67. So we'll see. But 68 is the goal for now.
Mm.
And I did like a 4-week cut just before Nice, and even
Yeah.
I was complaining about that. That's just like 3 to 4 weeks.
How many calories was you on?
1800 roughly, and it did the job.
I
like
mean,
was
that's really
dropping.
low for you as well, though.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that much cardio. I was only doing like 15 minutes after each session, and getting my steps in as well. And it wasn't like intense cardio. I was just doing like 50 minutes on like uphill walk or a bike or rowing machine. So it wasn't too crazy, but it did the job. Like I was dropping weight.
Yeah.
So now I'm ready to bulk back up. Just needed 4 weeks for my cut.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Man, I can't wait to... It's not even that I'm craving anything. I don't crave any junk food or anything like that. I just want to be able to eat at maintenance so I can feel good. That's mainly it.
I get bad with my cravings, man.
Really?
I had this, Lindt, the chocolate brand.
Yeah.
I love Lindt. You know those you usually get the Lindt balls, don't you? But for Easter, Kira got me this Lindt bunny, and like
Ooh.
I was saving a little bit of calories each day so I could have a little bit of this bunny. And then when I went to do my food shop towards the end of the cut, they were all on sale for like £2. This like big Lindt bunny. I was like, I'm buying that, and as soon as my cut's over, I'm just eating the whole thing.
Did you do it
It's
then?
like, yeah.
Nice,
Nice.
man. No,
Yeah, it's like my
Lindt is
reward.
amazing. I can't lie. That's probably like one of the best chocolates, isn't it?
I think it's the best one. Yeah, I prefer
Well,
that
have you
to
tried-
like hotel chocolate and things like that.
Yeah.
Have you tried Tony's? Tony's is nice.
Tony's. I
Is that the
haven't
colourful
actually.
ones? Like the big.
Yeah,
blocky
the
ones?
colourful
Yeah.
bars, and it's really chunky.
I need to try them. I keep
They're
seeing
good,
them,
but they're
I've never
so
had them.
heavy, man. They're so
They're
sickly.
really heavy. And
Mm.
if you eat too much, you can easily get a headache or a migraine.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But yeah. Yeah. So yeah, man, if I'm a bit like aloof, my bad. I've been trying to make beats all week, and it's like my superpowers are gone, bro. It's like I've just been sucked out. Pause. Oh man. I've been trying to make a beat today, yeah, and I've just made a chord progression. Oh man, it's not good.
It's crazy
You,
what it
you
does
need
to
some
you.
mentorship, mate.
Bro, I might need to. It's just not happening this week. At least I got like some stuff done, you know what I mean? I got videos and whatnot, but still, it's not been the most productive week.
Yeah, it happens, man.
It does. But, how's the bundle coming along? It's dropping soon, right? End of May.
Week today, so 30th. Yeah, it's done, to be honest. I just need to spend some time going back through it and making sure that every sound is like modern usable.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough when you're making something creative, because I wanted to angle this kit as quite experimental. You know, with how the way I was marketing it is just the way like the sound has been in 2025. It does feel like a bit of an experimental year. It's like drill and trap are almost coming a little bit closer together, because for the sound selection anyway, like the sounds that you hear in like modern drill and like jerk drill, hood trap, things like that. It's a lot of like trap sounds. So, and there's also a lot of experimental stuff going on. So I wanted to like merge the two together, melt them together for Pyroverse, which was a nice one from ChatGPT.
That's what you called it, Pyroverse.
Pyroverse, yeah. It's all like fire themed, like fire characters and stuff. But yeah, it's done. I just need to. I think I want to make a few more sounds, a few more like snares and shit, just to make sure everything's like sounding sick. But it's ready to go. I've done my VSLs. We've got the emails getting typed up. What else? There's a couple other bits I need to do. I'm gonna drop like a little beta pack as well, just so people can test the sound. So I need to set those aside today, and then we should be good to launch next Friday.
Nice.
All goes to plan.
Seems like you've really got the launch system down now. It's like you're just good to go. You know how it goes.
Yeah, like clockwork.
Yeah, definitely. We've done it so many times now that we've like figured out the price that works best for people, and we've kind of just figured out the structure that works as well. So yeah, we should be set.
Man. Good stuff.
So hopefully I'm not scrambling like last minute. Sometimes I do that. It's like hours before the launch and I'm still like trying to put sounds together.
Yeah.
Do you feel that like even if you've got everything organized and ready, do you feel yourself just, I guess it might just be a decision that we all do, like you still find yourself scrambling the night before, even if everything's right, like you're still stressing and quadruple checking links working and emails no type, you know what I mean? Like you always just put more stress on yourself, just
definitely
voluntarily.
Usually I'm horrible like leading up to a launch. Like my sleep's bad because I'm like staying up late, like trying to make sure everything's good. And I think my mind just can't switch off because I'm thinking about everything that's involved in the drop. But this time I've actually been all right. I might be fucked next week, but I think because I prepared the sounds quite early and got everything done quite early, like I'd set myself a target to try and finish like everything on the 9th because I was away last week, and I got close to pretty much like doing everything. So then this week it's just been more like organizing shit, just like, you know, naming everything properly. You know, just like in the organizing stage, it's kind of long, but
yeah,
for the most part I got all the sounds done by the 9th, so it just kind of took less pressure off me for this week, which was good.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know why we don't just always do that. It's like we always leave it to the last minute, but
I know
it actually works out so much better when you set the target a little bit before and stick to that.
Yeah, I was trying to think maybe, because it's the same thing, isn't it? Like if you work into a deadline and you always just leave it, the little things until that deadline. But maybe I was thinking you should set like a deadline and then almost just be like, no, I'm going to drop it like next month now. So it's ready to go then. Everything's done. Yeah. You've tricked yourself into like making sure that everything's done, and then you can just click go live, you know, on the day. But,
well, setting a deadline is the best way to get motivated. You know, when you're thinking about working on something, and then when you actually announce it to people, that's when you really kick it into gear, don't you? Because you don't want to let people down.
Yeah,
and yourself down. Like once you've set a date for something, it's like there's no going back then.
Do you feel like there's more pressure the bigger the audience gets when you drop a kit? Does it add more stress, or does it kind of feel the same? Like let's say like all the way back to like the first prick kit, like was that less stressful or?
I mean, the main thing that's changed is the amount you have to do for releases now.
Yeah,
Like
because I guess back then it was a lot
single
simpler.
kits. Yeah. Single kit. She'd maybe make a video or two, send an email blast out. It wasn't as intense as it is now. It's a lot more involved. So there's a bit. I feel the pressure every time because it's our job, isn't it? And if one launch flops, and it's the same system we've been doing each time, then it's like, fuck, back to the drawing board. Like, what have we got to do? There's a pressure to keep up with how the previous ones have performed. I think that's the main thing. But I know that shit changes all the time, so even if one does flop, then we've got to look at it and be like, right, what went wrong? Maybe it was this, maybe it was that, and then you tweak it for the next one, don't you?
Yeah.
True.
So there's always something to learn from the drops.
Yep. How was the interview? The soundtrack?
Oh, it was good, man. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, I saw that on your story.
Lollipop did one in the morning.
Nice.
I'm dying here. Lollipop did one in the morning. I did one in the afternoon. It was at Tile Yard Studio. I don't know if you've been there before. It's a nice area there. It's where like Spitfire are based. Splice have got a spot there. SoundCloud as well, I think. I think you've been Ocean, haven't you? You'll know that area.
Yeah.
So
Soundtrappers got an office there, or they were just using someone else's studio?
They were just using the space. Yeah, it was a nice studio that they set up. They had a team there with some like just lighting and everything properly, so it was produced quite well. It was only like an hour long, but yeah, it was like a in-depth conversation. I think the guy who was hosting it, he gets like inspired by Stephen Bartlett, so he was wanting to ask some like deep questions and stuff as well, like personal journey stuff. But no, it was good, man. We had an interesting conversation, so I think people like it. You know, when you do interviews like that, do you ever feel like you ramble sometimes? Like, obviously the interview is with you, so you need to do all the talking. Not all of it, but you need to talk, you know? You don't just want to be quiet. But then when you start talking and talking, you feel like you're just rambling too much. And it's like, man, I'm just talking shit here.
Yeah, you kind of catch yourself halfway through, don't you?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. He's going to let me know. But after that, I linked up with Kans, because he's working on his project still, which is coming to an end. We've done like a lot on that as well. So I'm excited for that to come out.
Well, he's dropping like his own project, his own thing.
Yeah.
With like
his own album. We're full of rappers, yeah. So
okay.
Because he wanted a consistent theme on the album, I've been involved in like almost every track. And we've got some sick features on there. So K-Trap just dropped a track today, produced by Kans and me. This was for K-Trap's project though. Yeah, so K-Trap's dropped one today, produced by us both. And then he's dropped another one he's given Kans one for his project. But there's loads of people in there. We've got a lot of like the 6-7 guys, you like Dimsy. He's done some. Monkey. Who was in the other day? What's it called now? JD Cliff. Have you seen his stuff before?
I feel like I've heard that name a long time ago.
He's sick. He did Colours. He did a thing on Colours. He kind of mixes rock with rap. Like he has these like catchy rock hooks, but then he's sick at spitting.
Did we work with one of the 6-7 guys one time?
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
To
be honest, I don't know if he was in 6-7.
What's the artist name again?
AM or AM2 Bunny, something like that.
Oh, AM2. Sounds familiar. No, I think I think
Man,
we had
Jay, you're dying.
And
Is it because you travelled, you think?
I'm not sure, you know. Maybe. Because when I went to Prague, I got ill for like 3 weeks. And then I went to Nice. And then I'm ill straight away again.
Fair, man.
I don't know what it is.
Apparently something's going around, though. When I came back from Japan, I was super ill. And then loads of people around me got super ill.
Really?
Yeah. They were saying it's
It
like
seemed
a
to be
new
a thing
COVID
when you
strain.
travel. Fuck knows, it could be that. Whatever it is, it's hit me a few times in a row. I don't normally get ill like this.
Mm.
Or
Yeah.
Poser as well, that's the other name I was thinking of. I think Poser's sick too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is that-
I think we had a session with him, AM2 Bunny. I think him and his girl pulled up or something. Like a quick set in Piccadilly.
I was just wondering if he was in 6-7, because there's a lot of them in it. I don't even know who's in it, really.
They were like the OGs, weren't they? 6, 7.
Wouldn't they be considered the guys who basically started drilling the UK?
Yeah, pretty much. There was obviously Dimsy Monkey, SJ and LD, was it? I think there might have been one more. But yeah, people kind of class them as the pioneers. I guess back then it was called, people used to call it like road rap, didn't they? So it was before the standard like the drill pattern that we know, you know, like that.
It was way slower.
Yeah.
And
It was
more
kinda-
like
I guess it was a
close
bit-
to the Chicago
Yeah, I was
sound,
gonna
right?
say. And like Khan's, obviously, he's known as a pioneer for that as well, because I didn't realize how long he's actually been producing, but probably been in the scene for like a good 20 years. So he was there like early with like all of these guys and like Blade Brown and everything. Blade Brown pulled up to the studio when I was with Khan's the other day, but we didn't end up making any music. He just pulled up for like an hour. But I was asking him about his journey with Khan's and shit, and those two actually went to college together, which is kind of crazy. But they've just been making music for like a long time. Blade Brown, I always thought Blade Brown is sick. So hopefully we get to work on something. We actually did a track together, but I don't know if it's coming out. But we'll see.
Nice, man.
Got you.
Nice.
Would you ever do another artist project?
Maybe.
Is that something
I
on the
think I
cards?
probably want to do... I would do it, yeah. Maybe a bit further on in my career where I've established more connections with artists, because maybe I'd want to do something that's similar to what Kaz has done with a mixture of artists. I think that could work. But I feel like it might not be the right point in my career to do something like that at this point. But maybe a few years down the line where I've established my brand like or established my name in the industry a bit more like that. If that's something like I want to do. We always say we don't really focus on that, do we? So who knows? It might be a goal at one point.
Like DJ Khaled style.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good, man. Yeah.
Right, my coffee fit's stopped now.
Yeah.
You need some honey and lemon, man.
Yeah, literally, I ran out of honey. I need to go get some more. I saw you with Steppers the other day.
Yeah, he came through. He's in Thailand at the moment.
No way.
So he rolled through. We cooked up some Afro House vibe because he DJs Afro House too. But he was he makes trap beats. So he made a trap beat, but he was also showing me he used to make like full on big room EDM kind of stuff.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
And I'm not gonna lie, it was sounding crazy, but it's like a whole completely different vibe to what he's on now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good sesh.
What was it like making trap? Bet you hadn't cooked up a trap beat since you linked to us.
Yeah, literally, that was the last time.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. It's cool, innit? I like it, but I feel like I'm out the loop because
Yeah.
the way my trap production brain is still stuck in 2023,
Right.
and the sound has moved on a bit. So just certain decisions that I would make is going to be a little bit outdated, maybe.
I guess it depends what lane of trap.
Yeah,
'Cause,
for sure.
like, I guess the stuff that I've been making is more, I guess, like a bit of drill influence as well, you know, like hood trap and more like
Yeah.
the darker side. But then you still have the traditional, like, trap style, a melodic trap. Like, you might know LB, like, what's been happening in the normal sort of trap scene. Has there been a shift in sound, or is it still kind of similar?
It's,
I guess it depends on the artist, though, innit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like Gunna has switched his style a little bit, but not much. It's still like melodic, but he doesn't really use that many 808s anymore. He's mainly just
Right.
like like guitar bass or like a synth bass, and more like acoustic-y drums, like more of snares instead of claps. Yeah, for the most part. And then I guess maybe some of the other stuff is like more jumpy and more sound, like just way more sounds, but like all kind of bouncing off each other, if that makes sense. So like there might just be one perk throughout the whole 8 bar, and then that'll bounce off a different one, and then that'll bounce off a different one. So there's like, there's like that. And then maybe Tumphy's a good example where he uses like 3 or 4 808s all just kind of like jumping around off each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it can be kind of similar how it was in 2023, maybe just less 808s, and then maybe there's just like a few new styles that's kind of coming out that's more like jumpy, I guess.
Yeah, I guess in terms of the newer artists, especially the ones that I've been seeing popping up in the UK that are not necessarily the underground sound, but just more underground in terms of they haven't hit the mainstream. That hood trappy kind of influence.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're hearing a lot of that in the UK.
Yeah. I haven't really made... I think I've made maybe 1 hood trap beat or 2 hood trap beats before.
Yeah, that seems to be the bounce at the moment. Because even like Nems is sort of using that as well. It's like there's so many different names for all this shit, because you can have like a hood trap bounce, but then you'll hear it like chill drill, but then that's kind of got some like hood trap bounce. And then there's that bounce that Nathan started. I don't know if you know the producer Nathan. He's been killing it from the UK, and everyone's been trying to like do his sound, which is like a bit of drill influence but mixed with Afro as well. But not Afro drill. It's weird to explain.
It's getting
niche, man.
Crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I see some producers on TikTok and it's literally like a mashup of everything.
Yeah,
you've got like these trappy kind of sounds, but it's an Afro beat basically.
And there's like log drums in there as well.
Yeah, log drums on the way into the mall.
It's proper all over the place at the moment.
It's fun though. It's like it is a real experimental year.
Yeah, it keeps things going, man. It keeps things interesting, especially when like, I mean, you're making the same genre for a long time. It can get a bit dry, so just keeping up with everything's quite fun. Just to, just kind of fuck around, try new sounds and new bounces and stuff.
Yeah, because if it was the other way and it was just one thing that everyone was making, people would be complaining about that. They'd be like, I'm sick of
they were before, beats. Really.
Yeah.
Remember in the heyday of like 2017, 2018, and then you have guys like Russ being like, producers are making the same shit. It's boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just hitting.
Now it's gone around that cycle.
Yeah. Like it was that run of like Southside. That's that one sound where it was like the Kill Bill siren, same 808, the exact same hi hat with like the same cuts and the same like triplet vibes with the hi hat, same clap, same snare. It was just that exact same bounce, but with a different melody or like a slightly different sample that was over it. Just sort of one chord trap, but yeah, it's definitely diversified this last like 3 years or so.
100%. Yeah, it's been fun to watch. I wonder if something new will stick. Where
maybe this might be the future. Maybe this might be the future of music, where everything is just getting more niche. Yeah, and you go to an artist for a particular sound. Maybe, I don't know. This is my prediction though, that it's probably going to be more niche from now on.
Maybe. Could be the thing for a little while anyway. Everyone's just broken off into all these little subgenres.
Yeah.
These like small cliques.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Making videos hard to come up with concepts for, because not everyone's wanting one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's even with the algorithms, they've all made it so it's interest based now, isn't it? So it's not even.
Yeah.
You know, like how followers and subscribers before was the metric. That's what's going to get your video seen. Now it's all just about the individual video. Is it what people want or not kind of vibe?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I see such a change in your YouTube views. Like you'll have one video that looks like it flops, and then one video
it's more all over the place.
Yeah. When I go back through my videos, it's like there's no like consistency. It's just that one did well, that one didn't do well, that one's doing alright. It's
Literally.
like all over.
Yeah.
There's still people out there who get like solid, consistent views just because they have such a core fan base. But it seems for the most part, yeah, it does fluctuate quite a bit.
It seems like on TikTok, if you can build up a consistent kind of schedule, consistent audience, they'll keep on coming back to your videos, and the views seem to stabilize a bit, right? From what I've seen anyway, recently.
I've noticed momentum definitely helps on TikTok. Same with Instagram, really. As soon as you start posting like every day, I've noticed that really helps.
Really?
And then I take a few days off. It has for me. Maybe more so just like the amount of accounts I've reached. Like, you know, when you look on Instagram and it says your reach over the past like 30 days, whatever it is, I was like creeping up to like 1 million at one point, and then once I started missing some days, it's like dropped down to like 500k, which is still decent. But I know if I'm like consistent with my daily uploads, then I think the momentum helps.
For me with Instagram, I can't seem to crack it because like one post will do really good, and I post the next time and it does worse. Then I post again and it does even worse. So for me, I'm like, man, should I just space it out even more? Because when I space it, when I come back, the post usually does well. I don't know. I'm finding it a bit of a challenge on Insta.
Yeah, it does definitely vary. I remember when I had a call with someone from Instagram. They just randomly reached out to some creators and just wanted to hop on a call with them and just chat about content and stuff. So I jumped on a call with them. They just said like they'd noticed my page. I'm posting every day, which is good to see. She was like, maybe you could try spacing them out, because she said sometimes there's like information and content overload from the same person, whereas if you save some of the content and maybe do like 3 or 4 a week, then it gives people a chance to breathe and kind of take in your last one. But when I do that, I feel like it has a negative impact, and then when I go back to my daily uploads, I see a positive impact. So I think it's just one of those things. There's no right or wrong for each person. It probably just depends on the type of content. And with YouTube being information based, I'm sure like Instagram and TikTok are exactly the same. It's just video by video. People don't really go to your profile and just start going through all your content, do they? Maybe some people do, but for the most part, they just start swiping and swiping onto the next one.
I think YouTube has definitely become more homepage based.
Yeah.
And if you watch someone, they'll recommend another video on the homepage. That's basically, the more I watch a channel, the more they flood the homepage with that channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's kind of tricky because you've got like other pages. I saw this guy that shared a clip with Mr. Beast. Like he met Mr. Beast and he was talking about his reach and stuff, and he drops like 15 videos a day on Instagram. It's not of him. It's kind of like a journalist style.
Oh, is it that Indian guy?
Yeah. He makes, or maybe it was more than that. Maybe it was like 50 or 100 videos a day, something stupid. And every single one of them bangs, and then like their reach is like 1 billion plus a month or something stupid. Have you guys used Opus Clip?
Nah, I never heard of it. What's that?
I thought I'd just check it out because I was like, I wouldn't mind dropping some shorts in between uploads, because I'm taking a bit longer to upload a video now because of the planning.
Yeah.
So I just found this. Yeah, it's like an AI clip. It clips your videos basically, so you just drop your YouTube link
into shorts.
And I put one video in. It was like just a video where I'm talking, and it made 100. You made 100 clips out of one video.
No way.
And
were they
like
good clips?
Sorry.
Were they good? Were they usable?
Yeah. Like the ones towards the top. So it ranks them. It orders them in rank. So like the best, most like what it thinks will be the most viral topics all go at the top. It's like goes from 99 all the way down to 1. I haven't got to the bottom yet, but from 90 to about 70, they're all like solid. So, and that was just one video, just off one YouTube video.
Was that a talking video or was that a cook-up?
Talking video. So yeah, it might be tricky if we're doing cook-up stuff, but if you're doing ones where you're just giving advice and talking, and you've got talking points where you sort of have a hook, you pay it off, have a hook, pay it off, then it really recognizes it. It tells you how strong the hook was, and it gives you like a rating, and then you just it puts subtitles on it if you want it to. It puts a watermark with your name on it if you want it to. It even has B-roll if you want it to. Like, it puts everything on there, and then you can just download it, upload it.
I think that's going to be super useful for you. Because with advice stuff, you should definitely be doing more shorts.
Yeah, for sure. Because like,
to be honest, I've been playing around with shorts as well on YouTube, and it's very up and down. Like, some do well, some don't. But
yeah,
I think it's still just a good way just to keep things ticking over.
Yeah, definitely.
And
it's like another way to get discovered, really.
Yeah, it's a bit lower. I feel like it's a bit lower pressure compared to an actual full-on YouTube video.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing. That's the thing with shorts, because it's tricky, and there's less riding on it, so you don't want to put as much effort into it, but you still need it to be good. So it's like, that was like the middle ground. I was like, I don't want to put more time, set even more time aside to filming, editing, putting it up. I was like, let me just see if I can clip all of these without really doing anything. And seem to do it a really good job of it. Like, sometimes you'll do something with AI and it's like, yeah, it's all right, but I still need to tweak it and edit it. It's just having something where you can just throw it in and it's like, spits it out good, just download it, upload it.
Yeah. So with your short stuff as well, you wouldn't even need a CTA in them. Like, especially if you're uploading to YouTube Shorts, you could literally just treat it as a way to get people to then watch the longer stuff.
Yeah. And it does work as well. It's not crazy, but it definitely does work.
It helps.
Yeah. And
I've been noticing some of my videos that I've been linking them to go up a little bit from Shorts.
Yeah. And if it's like not adding too much to your time, like you're not taking a huge chunk out of your week to do it, so why not? Why not do that?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mess around with that for a bit. I saw a video. This guy, he's like a producer, and he speaks on how YouTube's like the perfect middle ground between discoverability and then also having a business, like being able to profit off the back of it or like do something off the back of it. It's like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter are like amazing for discovery. Probably the better side if you want to just reach people. But it's really hard to get them off of that app to what your to your thing, like whether it's Patreon or something like that.
Yeah. But you know what they could be good for with opportunities and brand sponsors, because I'm seeing a lot of people, like one of my friends, he's been going really, really hard on TikTok, more in the fashion space, and just in a short amount of time he's grown a decent sized audience, and maybe he's not necessarily able to profit in terms of selling a product or building a business straight off of it, but the opportunities he's getting is incredible in terms of like brand sponsors, gifting, being invited to places. So it's still good, do you know what I mean? Even though it's not YouTube business, making a whole proper business, but I think just the sheer awareness is definitely very valuable.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I think if you treat it, I think it's if you come into it with the right mindset. I think if you're trying to build a business and you think you need to do Insta and TikTok, that's probably not the best route. But then, like you say, if you want to grow an audience and have, I guess, just have attention where brands are going to come at you consistently, like 4 or 5 times a month if you're working with brands, and obviously you can monetize anyway through Insta and TikTok, then that's a good solid route. That's probably the better route to do. So the guy was saying, like, and to be fair, he said that in the video as well. He's like, discoverability, he's like tip top. If you really want to work with brands and that's your lane, then that's the lane to go down. And then there's like the complete other side of it, like Patreon and all that, where there's zero discoverability, but you keep most of the money and obviously selling your own products through Shopify and whatnot. And then he's like, the middle ground was YouTube, where you can still get discovered and grow, but then you can also, it's easy to take people away to a website to purchase something, or like to support you, I guess. So I thought it was quite interesting.
Yeah, definitely. And
he made a point as well, like, because obviously when you click on a link in like Insta and TikTok, it always just opens up like a really shitty in-app browser.
Like, do you want to leave this platform?
It's so annoying.
And it's like obviously they know what they're doing. They've done that by design. They don't want you leaving the app. So why would they make it seamless to jump to Safari or to like YouTube from Insta and stuff like that? So kind of makes sense.
There's another app that you could try called Clap with a K. There's I haven't tried it yet, but the guy who hosted the Soundtrap interview, he said that they've been testing out videos with Clap, and they make tutorials where there is a screen recording and a camera, and it said it will recognize like the camera and like position it on screen as well, so then you get the split screen. I haven't tested it yet, but it sounded quite interesting, so it might be worth checking out.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, that might be better for if you're showing the screen and you need to explain something.
You could just run a test on both. I'm sure they both probably have trials, don't they? Maybe just drop the same video into each one and see which one makes better content.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should probably use something like that as well, because I do record separately for shorts, but I'll upload a condensed version of my full YouTube video, but there's probably micro moments I could take from it as well, rather than me making like the whole beat. Like I could just be doing one trick in there, or maybe just focusing on the drums or something like that, just as some bonus content to include.
Yeah, if it means like you can cut your workload down to like maybe instead of having to do 5 or 6 short form a week, you can just chuck a link in and you get 2 or 3 half decent ones that you can upload, and then it means your work's kind of cut down by like half. It's definitely worth it.
I got hit up by this is like the first I've had with something like this, but have you heard of the drink called Magic Mind?
Yeah, they hit me up a couple months ago actually as well.
Have you tested it?
Nah, they were offering me really, really low, so I didn't bother.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we haven't actually agreed on anything yet, but I always want to test something before. So they sent it, and I got it last week, but I was away, so I haven't really had a chance to test it properly. Like they seem alright. It's got everything that I've been wanting to take, like lion's mane, ashwagandha, and a few other things. It's like a lot of nootropics. Some of them have caffeine as well, so if you don't want a coffee, you could just have this little shot. They're supposed to be good for if you're about to get into a task, you have a shot, and then it just kind of helps you focus.
Oh, it's a shot. It's not even it's not a drink.
It's not like a full shake. It's only about like that size.
So
you just like have it as a shot, and then you're good to go. So it's supposed to like help you focus a bit. But I always need to test things like that. So I think we're all always skeptical of supplements, but it has everything that seems like it would be good. So I'll keep you posted.
Nice.
Have you, for doing tasks or creating or anything like that, have you tried any other supplements? Have you taken like lion's mane or anything like that before?
Yeah, you know what? We spoke a while back about supplements, and you mentioned lion's mane. I wanted to take something for like focus and memory, and I was looking into it, and things were coming up like lion's mane, magnesium, and I ordered so many supplements. I was having like 10 different things a day, and I don't know what it was, but my mood was like crazy low for like a few weeks, and I was feeling like more tired, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like I'm not feeling energetic or excited or anything. And then I thought, let me just stop taking supplements. I don't think it's that. But then as soon as I stopped, my mood was just back up. So I was like, but there was nothing that I was taking that really has that side effect. So I'm not sure.
Was you taking magnesium in the morning?
Mainly before bed, so it's 3 a day. Okay. So I'd have 1 in the morning and then 2 before sleep.
Because I feel like magnesium, for me, is perfect for when I want to go to sleep and have a deep sleep, but I wouldn't take it in the morning.
Maybe it was the one that I was taking, I'm not sure, but it did say like take 1 in the morning and then 2 before bed. Fair. So I was doing that.
Yeah, maybe it was like counteracting the lion's mane or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, maybe some supplements should be mixed together.
Maybe. This is what ChatGPT was recommending, but it doesn't know everything.
Did you guys see? I saw this clip of a guy who's super dosing creatine, and he did like a bunch of research on it, and he said that 5 grams is like the minimum you should be taking, but he's upped it to like 20 or 25 grams a day, and he says he just feels like he's got a new brain. Like he said, he just feels amazing now. Like every day, like his memory's better, he sleeps better, Gym's better.
Have you tried it?
I've not gone that high, but I've upped it to 15 instead of
How do you feel?
10. A little bit better. I feel like these supplements, it's hard to like. I don't know. It's not like
you don't know how much of it is a placebo, don't you?
Yeah, it's not like it's like a visceral feeling where like you really feel it. You know, like having a couple coffees straight one after the other. You feel that, but you don't feel creatine that much. Or you don't feel lion's mane that much. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. With 5 grams of creatine, I can't really say I feel anything. But with lion's mane, in general, if I do take it, I feel a little bit more like zoned in.
Do you?
With
do you
magnesium,
take it daily as well?
Nah, just like sometimes when I remember.
Oh, okay.
Magnesium, I definitely feel like I have a deeper sleep when I do take it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What else have I tried?
We had ashwagandha. That seems to be a thing.
I don't like ashwagandha. Ashwagandha makes me feel sleepy or a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that was the low mood actually. I wasn't really feeling great on ashwagandha. I had Tonka Ali.
Oh yeah, I tried
last
that
year.
for a bit.
I was liking it in the beginning. I was feeling fired up, but it gave me a crazy high libido, and I stopped it. Yeah. And I think it might have.
Fuck.
Low-key, I think it was a bit more detrimental than good. I don't know. It wasn't worth the feeling, so I switched that up.
Mm.
Yeah, it's tough to know with supplements, man. Like, there's some that have had loads of research, and then there's some that just kind of pop up, and then everyone's talking about them, and you don't know how much of it is bullshit from the supplement companies, like sponsoring people to talk about it.
100%.
And when one person talks about it, everyone else starts, and it's tricky to know like what's actually legit until you actually try it, or there's enough studies done.
Definitely got to try it and see how it feels. I'll tell you what though, there are some that I have tried and been like, fuck. One of my friends recommended to take lion's mane, something else, and this supplement called niacin. So I take it, I'm on the way to the gym. Immediately I feel the rush from niacin. It was like a massive flush, like your body feels like it's burning, it's on fire.
Shit.
And I was like, whoa, this is an intense feeling. But then it got too much to where my skin just felt really itchy.
Kind of like
I don't know if you've ever had, if you've ever had pre-workout.
Oh yeah,
where your face starts to itch,
tingly feeling.
But it was like times 10 with niacin
all
over my body. So after that time, never again. I could never take that again, man. That fucked me up.
I've never really liked pre-workout. I feel like it's just an insane
itching my skin like I was
caffeine,
venom or something, trying to get out my skin.
It sounds like you might have had meth.
Yeah.
Maybe, bro. The way how I was bugging out with that.
Yeah. I was tempted to try. It's like a chewing gum. I think they went through Shark Tank or like Dragon's Den or whatever it is, and it was like a chewing gum it's good for your brain, like brain function and all that. It's got a lot of stuff in it that helps you throughout the day. I think Joe Rogan spoke about it once, and he said that was really good, but it's quite expensive. It's like 30 quid for a box. For what you get, get through that in like a couple of days, a few days.
I heard tobacco as well, or is it nicotine? Sorry, nicotine really gets you zoned in. One of my friends was telling me he does a
like
spray.
The ones you put in your gums.
Yeah, you could do the gums one or the spray on your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
You ever tried these?
I've tried a sauce before.
How was that?
Sauce. I didn't like it because I don't smoke. So it was like a big nicotine rush for me. I felt sick. Maybe it was because I had a stronger one, but I'd already been drinking like a little bit, and it's just a pure nicotine rush. And I think if your body's not used to nicotine, to me it was gross. I just like felt sick, but I think you're meant to start off a bit weaker, and you're just meant to get a little bit of a buzz just from the nicotine, but they're not for me. They call them like Zins or something in America, don't they?
Yeah,
I've heard people talking about it like that. But yeah, not for me. Some people really like them. I'm just happy with coffee. That's like
coffee is great, man. It's
just the best. Caffeine, man. It's tried and tested.
For real.
It does the job. There was a guy that used to he had like a strength and conditioning thing for boxers, and he always just had them. And they basically, he was strength and conditioning, but his partner who he worked with was a physiologist, so he did all the research behind training methods and stuff, like science-based training methods, and nutrition and stuff. And they went through a ton of shit, and basically he was like, just have a black coffee, turn up to the session with a black coffee, and just drink that with obviously bring a bottle of water, and just bring coffee while you're working out, and like that's gonna get you the best workout. And then obviously do your post-workout stuff too. But yeah, coffee was just the number one
yeah,
thing.
100%.
I sort of agree, man. Because when you look at those pre-workout mixes, the amount of caffeine you have in one of those is insane. It's like having 5 coffees. It's like, I don't know. I'd much rather just have a coffee. I've kind of trained myself to just get up and go to the gym though. Even though I don't feel like
Before coffee, you won't have a coffee in the gym.
Yeah, I don't have a coffee before because I just want to like get it out of the way. And I do feel tired when I get to the gym, but after my first like few sets, I'm usually fine then.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to get up and go, get up, brush my teeth, get out of the house, and then feel like if I was making a coffee, I'd want to like sit down and chill for a bit.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely sit down.
I do like having a coffee just before my workout. I kind of treat it as the pre-workout.
Yeah.
Back in the days, I used to drink pre-workout, but I prefer just having coffee now.
Yeah.
Do you take any supplements now then?
I take magnesium before bed with L-theanine sometimes.
Oh yeah.
If I'm like dead tired or I definitely want to have a deep sleep, then I'll take a melatonin too, but not often.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, every now and again, I'll do a lion's mane. Today I just remembered I need to keep doing fish oil, so that's something I'm going to be taking daily. I don't do ashwagandha anymore. I don't do tonka ali anymore.
Kira's had ashwagandha and she really liked it. But she only took it if she was going through some stress. You know, if she had like a lot of work on or she was just stressed for whatever reason. She said it really helped with that.
Low key, I think the ashwagandha might have been the low mood, you know.
I wasn't taking it.
Oh, fair.
What did you mean for you?
I'm trying to think back. I'm pretty sure it wasn't great.
What was I taking? I had vitamin D, omega-3, lion's mane, zinc, I think, magnesium, just like 1 in the morning, 2 before bed. There was a couple other things, but just a vitamin K, and that might have been it. There might have been one other thing, but nothing there like seems like it would cause a low mood. But
yeah,
if anything, I'd say it was like either the magnesium or the lion's mane. One of those just kind of messing with me because they were the only newish ones.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Fair, man.
Just gotta keep
and then
testing.
I stopped taking them, and then I'm ill. So I could either be healthy with a low mood or ill with a good mood.
I think maybe just
how's your
kind of
diet in
numb
general?
for everything. So I've not been ill for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
Really?
And I've been supplementing, and I've been fine, but I'm never like through the roof, and I'm never like too low. I'm just kind of in this constant state of just sort of normal. And
I feel like we're all kind of like that. We're all kind of mellow, and that was me as well. It was only this year where I've started like getting ill a lot, and my diet's like good for the most part. Like I eat mostly like just like I'm on like meal prep, so everything's like home cooked. It's usually some sort of protein with either like rice or pasta or something like that. It's usually like a protein and a carb and then some veg as well. I eat a lot of fruit, like a lot of berries, oranges, things like that. So maybe, I wouldn't even think it was my diet.
Maybe the chef's spitting in your food or something.
Maybe.
Spraying it with some poison or something.
Maybe. I got some bloods done yesterday, so we'll see. We'll see what the results say.
Yeah.
I feel like we all need.
I guess we should all do that.
Regular ones, don't we? They don't make it as easy in the UK though. I feel like Americans, they're quite big on it. Like they could just go somewhere local and get their bloods done. But people don't really talk about it much.
I guess
over
if
here.
you do it in the UK and we want to do it ASAP, we've got to pay for it. Otherwise, we've got to wait for the NHS, innit?
Yeah. To be fair, mine was pretty quick. Like I used to pay for them and just do the online ones. I think I was using Thriver or something like that. They send you like a finger prick kit, and you just literally like prick your finger, drop blood in the tube. But you have to. It's quite expensive because they send you like boxes for each one. So if you want like a testosterone test, you pay for that one.
Oh, it's all separate.
Other ones, so you can easily spend like a few hundred just getting a few things checked. But I just called my doctor, just had an appointment with him, and just said I've been getting ill like a lot recently, and it's out of the ordinary. I just wanted to get some bloods done to make sure my immune system's in check. And they were fine with it. It's like next day I was booked in to get bloods, so it was only like literally like a 2-day process. It was like way faster than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
but I think if you just called it was like, I'm just curious, I just want to see what levels I'm at. They'd be like, nah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it like in Thailand, like healthcare stuff? Have you had to like, is it private over there?
Yeah, it's all private. It's really good though. Really, really good, but you have to pay for it. Well, I pay for it because I don't have the insurance or whatever. And I think it'll probably be more complicated trying to do insurance, but yeah, I pay for it. It's not terrible, but it does add up if you have to do a lot.
Is it like insurance based, or do you just pay per appointment?
Literally, I just pay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I just use my card and pay.
Right.
But in general, it's really good. I've had a couple of issues, and I've been to the doctors, and it's pretty smooth.
Nice.
No waiting and that, just in and out.
So I bet the locals struggle then, don't they?
Well, that's when it's not going to be private. They're probably going to go to the public one, and
so they do have a
I'm
public
guessing
option.
I think it might be free.
Okay.
And when healthcare is free, it's a bit worse.
Yeah.
In terms of like slower service and that kind of vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's a big price difference going private in Thailand versus going private in the UK or US or whatever.
Yeah, I think I found a bike that I want. A
Yeah.
motorbike.
Oh, nice.
So what's the aesthetic?
I think it's called a naked bike, so it's not like full sport mode, but not like full like relaxed and Harley. If you type in Suzuki GSX 8S, it'll be all blacked out though. So type in.
Nice.
Oh
yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
If you check the black
so
one,
like everything's
it's got like a gold
exposed
exhaust
at the
at the bottom.
and everything.
Yeah. It's similar to what I learned on. This one might be a bit more powerful. I think the one I learned on was like 700cc. I think I saw a similar one in France and it looked sick. And I remember when I was learning, I enjoyed riding it. Like the one that I learned on was a naked style bike. I think with the sporty ones, like full like racer style ones, you're leaning forward a bit too much, and then I don't feel like I'm quite a Harley Davidson type of guy yet. So it seems like a good in between. The powerful as well. It's just like a good adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
I'm just struggling to get any like reasonable insurance quote though. I think because I'm a new rider and I've had like a car crash and shit. They're just coming up at stupid prices, like $3,000 just for a bike insurance.
Damn. Is it normally more to get insured on a bike than a car, like typically?
Nah, like my boy pays $200 a year for his Harley.
Oh my God.
He's the same age as me.
Whoa, that's way
3K
cheaper.
It's supposed to be cheaper, yeah. I think it's just because I don't have, or maybe because I've had some crashes.
Yeah, maybe.
And then I don't have a garage here, so most companies won't even insure me. But then I was putting in my dad's address because he's got a garage. It's still coming up at like stupid prices. So
what if you say you keep it in your garden or whatever? They still.
It's not even an option. There's an option that says private property. So when I checked that was when it was coming up close to $3,000. If I choose garage, it drops it to like $2,000. I don't have a garage, and it might just be like the type of bike as well. But because I've got a full license, I won't want to get something that's like a 125cc because you can ride one of those when you do a CBT. So it's like I've gone through the full thing to get something a bit more powerful.
Yeah.
But maybe next time you see me, I'll be pulling wheelies.
Just get a Vespa. Pull up in a 50.
Yeah. I think when I was in France, because everyone's just got bikes and scooters there, and it was nice weather, I was like, yeah, I want one now.
Yeah, it'd be a good vibe.
But it's going to start raining over here now, isn't it? So I've missed out on all that good weather.
Yeah.
What about you, Ocean?
So
You said you were going to get your bike license, or you're thinking about it?
Yeah, I definitely want to do it. The only reason why I haven't done it yet is because they only do the classes on a weekend, and every weekend I've had to do something. Like this weekend, I'm going to be filming something, so I just haven't had a chance to pull the trigger on it yet. But I've been thinking about it a lot, and I definitely want to do it.
Yeah.
Are you doing Into the Woods again this year?
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah.
You kept that one quiet.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be.
You know what's to
That's
come
gonna
this
be in
time.
September.
I know we've been talking about goals and performing. So just
definitely put, if you want, of course, pull up. But I think it's not going to be in the same place. It's going to be closer to Wales.
To Wales. Oh, cool.
Yeah, like around Bristol, Gloucestershire, this kind of area.
Yeah.
So,
Kira went again last year. She's going to this one as well. It might have been in a different location, I'm not sure, but she's going to this one as well. She went with a friend last year. I didn't go, and she's doing the same again. So I'd be up for it though.
Yeah.
Man. I'm excited for this one. I feel like it's gonna be fun. I'm doing a whole video around it again.
Nice.
Do you have the time slot this time? Is like, do you know what time you're on?
No, I haven't actually asked.
Yeah.
I need to. I haven't really got much details in terms of like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna drive there? Am I gonna get a hotel the night before or the day of,
Just get
or
a tent,
whatever?
mate. Just start camping. Just camp with everyone
No,
else.
no.
Into the woods. 2025. So they changed. Friday the 5th and Saturday 6th of September.
So I don't even know which one I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I wonder what day's busier.
So yeah, hopefully it's because I felt like when you did yours, people were still rolling in. Like it was getting busier as you were doing your set. So hopefully they time it more when, like say everyone's in. Yeah. See what happens.
So is it closer for us now? Do you think? Oh, it says Piercefield Park.
I think it's further for you guys, but closer for me.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Let's see, Piercefield Park. I think I just drove down last time. It's doable for the day. It's like 3.5 hours. I've done worse.
Yeah, same. It was about 3 hours for me too.
Where is it? Sorry, Into the Woods.
It's like right near Bristol and Newport.
I think that would be
Chepstow.
That'd be a better location, being near Bristol and that. Because then you can just go to Bristol after. I've never been to Bristol. You ever been to Bristol?
Nah. You know what? I haven't even been that south of England. The most south I've been is probably London. And there's meant to be some real nice places down south. Yeah.
Bristol's really got a lot of cultural stuff there. Like it's really big for drum and bass and certain types of electronic music. So
it's like right next to it.
4-hour drive for me.
Long.
Close to 5 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like on the other side of the UK and like more towards Bath, near Bristol, that kind of area.
You ever been to Brighton?
No, I want to though. I did message Jack about going down to see those two, him and Ellis, at some point. But yeah, it looks so nice down there, man. It looks like a vibe, like nice sunny seaside town. That's quite cool. Have you guys been? Oh, you went to see Jack this year, right?
Yeah, I've been Brighton though. Brighton is nice. It's cool.
Is that where Jack's based, in Brighton?
Next to it, like a smaller town.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you, English seasides are low-key a vibe in the summertime.
They're good, man. Yeah, especially down that way, down near Cornwall, Devonshire, Brighton. It's great.
Yeah, man. I actually enjoyed it. I've spent. There was one birthday I spent in. I don't know if it's Devon or one of these D's. What's the other one? Dorset. Dorset or Devon I went to, and I really liked it. It was a good vibe, even though it's really quiet, not much happening. Really nice to relax and chill.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, it's
You guys
supposed
should
to be
come
some
up.
sick spots.
There's a place near me. It's like 20-minute drive from Louth called Cleethorpes, and it's on a good summer's day. It's great. You know, like bars down the seafront, food, beach is quite nice.
Is it?
Yeah, it's good vibe, man.
Maybe we're actually sleeping on some UK beaches.
Yeah.
Keep going abroad for them.
Yeah.
You should definitely check out Newquay when you get a chance. That's really nice. Whitby as
Newquay,
well.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest, there's a lot of good ones.
Oh, Newquay's 6
Even
hours away.
on the what do you call it, the coast of like Norwich,
Yeah.
Norfolk. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
Norfolk's really nice as well. Yeah, I went to Norfolk a few years ago.
I think every time I look at doing something like that, I think, you know what, kind of expensive to stay there. I might as well just go to Spain.
Yeah,
I hear you. I hear you, man.
That's true. Plus, yeah, the drive and everything.
But I do really want to see it, like some spots down there, so I do need to do it.
Yeah, there's some nice places, man. Munsley, Cromer, been there.
You
That's
see
really
where? Yeah, Cromer. Cromer was sick.
Yeah, Cromer's nice.
You know where you are, LB? Is there a port? Is there any ports that take you? I don't know. For example, take you to Belgium or Netherlands or anything like that because you're facing that side.
Nah. I mean, there's Hull, but that's a little bit further away. But yeah, there's not much really. There's like Grimsby Docks, but it's more just industrial kind of stuff, you know, like fishing and whatnot. There's no like travel places really. Yeah.
Yeah, where's the main docks in Dover, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's like right down south. That's how you get to like France and shit, like Dover to Calais.
Yeah, exactly.
But from London, you've got the Euro rail, don't you? You can get to like France real easy.
France, Amsterdam, Belgium.
Yeah, that's sick.
I did it to Amsterdam. It was about 4 hours.
That's not bad.
Yeah, there's some nice spots. Hey boys, I finally got my tattoo. First tattoo sorted the other week.
Oh, you got one?
Well, you got it on
already?
you?
Or you just booked it?
I've got it on, yeah. It's,
Let's have a look.
mate, I was a brave boy. It took hours to do this. Let me put my hand out of the way. Can you see that?
Kind of. It's not
Where
in
is
focus
this? Not
yet.
focused.
I'm trying to cover my face.
I don't know
Is
why
it a
I'm
moon?
leaning in closer.
It's just literally. Hang on a minute.
Nah, bro.
Oh shit! I've lost the camera now. Yeah, it's literally just a smiley face, like 2 dots and a smile. It took like 2 minutes to do.
You're so brave.
Yeah, I know.
So have you got the
Fucking
bug
hurt,
now?
man. It really hurts. It feels like someone's got a bit of glass and just fucking like scratching you up with it. It's horrible.
Bro, how do you think I feel?
I know. How did you sit
Right,
through
you-
all that? Like 3 hours at a time or whatever. What's going on with this?
Like
camera?
6, 7
Have you
hours.
got both hands as well now, Jay?
No, not this hand. I've got all this arm all the way across my chest, and then this arm as well, and then this hand. But because on this arm I had the Toronto skyline from years ago, I didn't really want to get rid of it because my brother's got the same one, so I just left it at the bottom. I think one hand is alright.
You gonna
Once-
get any more?
I think if I could just clip my fingers and have them, I'd probably have some like neck tats maybe. I'd have my whole back done, and my belly as well, because I've got like my chest up until like here, so I'd probably just go like full body and think fuck it. And also my leg, so I've got my right leg done but nothing on my left leg apart from one small one. I just don't want to sit through it all again, man. It's just so many days just spent sat there.
Yeah.
A lot of money to spend like just on like body ink as well. Like one, depending on who you go to, like you obviously you want a good artist, but my guy now charges like over 9 bills for a day.
Damn.
And
Do you enjoy the process of getting tattooed?
not really. My first few I kind of looked forward to. It's like a day out, getting some fresh ink. But then once you've done it like so many times, like it is painful, man. Like people will say, "Oh, I love the pain." Like, no, you don't, man. No one loves the pain. You got some issues if you love the pain. It doesn't feel nice. You can get through. I can always get through a few hours like fine, and then you have your lunch break, and then when you come back from that lunch break, that's when it's a bitch because It's like your body's almost started to try and like heal itself, and then it's like, nah, not yet.
Trying to get
And then
again,
it starts getting you again. You just get drained because you're like tense the whole time. So imagine like tensing your body for like 6 hours straight. By the end of it, you just feel exhausted. So I won't say I enjoy it. It was kind of fun because like the artist who did it, I get on with him, we could chat and everything. If I hadn't seen him for a while because there's gaps in between, it's like a fun little day out. And then obviously this is on me. It's just like on me now, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to go through that many days again.
Yeah, I have noticed there's this, you can get like what you call anesthetics.
Oh
anesthesia.
Yeah, like get
put out. Get
I don't know if I want to do that.
I need that,
and then they just do the whole thing at once. But I can imagine if you wake up, your whole body's gonna feel weird, isn't it?
That would be strange.
Yeah, that can't be good, having that much shock to the body whilst unconscious.
I know, yeah. Something just doesn't seem right there.
Yeah.
I feel like you just got to sit through it if you want it.
How long did yours take, Ocean?
I want to say 2 to 3 hours.
That's the sweet
Wasn't
spot.
too long.
That's doable.
I'm always debating in my head what to get next. Because I do want to get more, but I don't want it to be... I don't think I want to do a sleeve. I kind of like the idea of just like loads of little ones.
Patchy ones, yeah.
Patchworks.
I like that vibe too.
But the only ones I can think that I want to do next really is a neck one. And the neck is very... that's a big commitment to make. That's a whole different look.
Yeah.
Well, how big would it be? Would it be like a little one, like here?
Nah, it's going to be one that takes up some space around here. So I don't know if I'll do that. We'll see.
Yeah. Neck ones do look cool though. Them and it hurt.
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
Ugh. Yeah, no. Stick to the arm for now, I think.
So you gonna do any more, LB?
Yeah, I think so. It wasn't like terrible, but it was just really like, just wasn't.
Just scratchy in it.
Yeah, really scratchy. It literally felt like someone had got a glass. I felt like I was self-harming. That's kind of what it felt like. My girlfriend, she'd done it before, and she was like, "Yeah, it kind of felt like that." So I was like, "Yeah, I don't think."
The shading is what got me.
The shading
felt a bit. Yeah, it felt like it was burning a bit, like a burning sensation.
Is that where they use more needles?
Yeah, do you know what? Shading to me didn't feel as bad compared to like if there's something like a line. Because shading feels like a bit more scratchy, but the line is just like dragging.
Yeah, feels like they're ripping your skin open.
Yeah,
interesting. I found that way better.
No way. Because everyone's just got different thresholds, don't they?
Yeah.
My most painful one was like around my sternum, so middle of the chest where it's like bony, like that. I hated that. That was like grim. But then
the elbow ones hurt. Usually they say the elbows and the hands hurt.
Yeah, I mean none of them are fun. I'd say the elbow one, like right, like in there, it's probably more on like this one. But when they start going into like that weird gap in between your bones, it feels weird, man. Calf is a bitch as well. I remember the calf being bad. None of it's fun, man.
Jay just
but afterwards, you're really happy though. Afterwards, you look at it like, fuck, this looks sick.
Yeah, I like the way my sleeves look. There's probably some that I might change, that I might have changed, like if I could turn back time. Maybe. I'm happy with like most of them. I think it is important to like really think about what you want, but I'm so indecisive, so I'd like put it off, and then when my appointment's coming up, I'd start looking. And then I kind of left most of it to him. I told him the themes I liked when I was browsing, and then I let him come up with his own thing. Because he said a lot of people will come with a picture and say, I want this tatted. And just because it looks good as a picture doesn't mean it's going to look good as a tat. Because maybe like the shading's off, it's a weird position and things. So he's like, people do their best work when they kind of just leave it in the hands of the artist to pick the best images and do their thing. So I respected his shit. I liked his work. Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy with any. It's just because it's on you for life, it's like once you get it, then you might think of some other ideas, and then you might be like, oh, you know what, that might have looked better here, or and then I've got some from when I was younger as well. Like I think I got my first one when I was like 16, 17. The ones like I had back then, like kind of shit compared to like what I've got now anyway. So
yeah,
if I could go back, I maybe wouldn't have got those, and I'd just have it done properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why the neck's a big commitment, because
it's a huge commitment, man.
You always do change
because
your
you
mind,
can't hide it as well. It once you have a neck tattoo, that's a part of your look now forever.
Yeah.
Just have to get a turtleneck or something permanently.
Yeah, and then when you get to like 50, are you gonna regret having that? It's hard to say, isn't it?
I think if I was to have any on the neck, it'd just be a very simple one, like almost running up behind the ear, because then it's not right in the way. It's kind of like David Beckham has one there, doesn't he? It looks quite cool, but it's not too. It's not too like in the way. It's kind of off to the side a little bit.
Fuck it, should we all get neck tats? We're in it together then. Thing is, when we're 50, there's so many people with neck tats and sleeves now that when we're like 50, 60, everyone else has got tats anyway. It's just going to be a normal thing to see older people at that point with neck tats.
Definitely.
And
shit. Yeah, and some people can pull it off, I feel like, as well. Like if you stay in shape, like it looks good, you know, when you're deep into your 50s and there's like a bloke in good shape who's got a few tats. Like it's not a bad look, I don't think, if it's done tastefully.
It's more about how you carry yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. You know, like I don't know, like, you know, he's like a business guy in a suit, but he's kind of like, he got some tats, but he's in his 50s. He looks, he look kind of like a don, you know. So it
we're not pulling up on our bikes anyway. The tats are going to be perfect for that.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson, all three of us.
Beards, everything.
Yeah, no, I think I definitely do want to get some more though. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I look at my tattoo, I'm like, man, I think I really like this still.
Yeah.
Let me see yours again. I forget that you've got one sometimes. 'Cause it's not always on show.
Yeah, it's like right
I remember now.
Mm-hmm.
They do look cool. And that's the thing, when you get one, it's like you see the gaps then, don't you? So it's like, you know what, I could fill that in, fill that space. It doesn't stop. That's the addictive part. You don't get addicted to the pain, you just get addicted to, it's like colouring yourself in. It's like if you had a colouring book and then you just see one little spot that's empty, it's like, I just need to colour that section in.
Yeah, you used to do it at school, didn't you? Like you do like tattoos with a pen, and then
or did you ever used to do?
Seeing it all. Huh?
You get the candy sticks.
In
the candy sticks box. The Spider-Man ones.
Used to think you were so sick,
Spider-Man.
Oh
yeah,
the
whole red Spider-Man face on your thing. You have to get like a sponge or something to transfer it.
Yeah,
a wet sponge. Alright, but I'm gonna have to dip out because I've got to jump on a call in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Good catching up. We'll see you all next week.
Yes, sir.
Likewise.
Right,
Peace.
Peace.